Okay, so let's move to the question number 5, exercise 3.1, and this is about the matrices from the NCERT, right? So the question number 5 is construct a 3 cross 4 matrix. So we have to construct a 3 cross 4 matrix. The order of the matrix is given 3 cross 4. So you can say 3 is the number of rows and 4 is the number of columns. Okay, and whose elements are given by? So the elements are given by this. The first part is A of ij is equals to 1 by 2 mod, and this is minus 3I plus j. Okay, so we must be know how this mod function works. This mod function is always produce the positive values. So here we have to design a 3 cross 4 matrix. So the elements will be like A11, A12, A13, then A14. The second row is A21, A22, A23, and then A24. Then we have A31, A32, A33, and A34. So here if you want to compute the first element, let it be like A11. So for A11 you can say I is equals to 1 and j is equals to 1. So if you put these values of I and j in this element, this A of 11 will be is equals to, so here I is 1 and j is 1, so A of 11 will be is equals to 1 by 2 of mod minus 3 into 1 plus 1. So if you simplify this, so this value is minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2, and because of mod this value will be converted to positive number and this 2 by 2 will become 1. So the value of A11 is 1. Similarly we can compute the next element A12. So this is 1 by 2 of, here I is 1 and j is 2. So if you use this formula, so this is minus 3 into I is 1 and j is 2, and simplify this. So 1 by 2 minus 3 plus 2, that is minus 1, and minus 1 because of this mod will be converted to positive values. So 1 by 2 is the second number. Similarly we can compute the next element, that is A of 13, A of 14. So here you can say A of 1 is 1, A of 12 is 1 by 2. Similarly we can compute the rest of the elements. All the values will be positive just because of the mod function, right? Okay, so you can do it simply like it's very simple question. Similarly we have the next part of the question is so next we have second part of the question. In the second part, the elements are defined by this. A of ij is equals to 2I minus j. So it is again very easy. Next we have to put the values of I and j and we have to simplify it just to construct a 3 cross 4 matrix. Okay, so this is about the question number 5. Next we have question number 6, and in the question number 6 find the values of x, y, z from the following equations. So we have equations like 4, 3, x and 5 is equals to y, z, 1 and 5. So these two matrices are equal. It is given that these two matrices are equal. So for the equality of the matrices, already we have discussed, their corresponding elements must be same. The first is their order must be same. So this is a 2 cross 2 matrix. This is also a 2 cross 2 matrix. Now their corresponding elements must be same. So if you compare the first element, so you will get y is equals to 4, z is equals to 3, next we will get x is equals to 1, and here 5 is equals to 5. So these are the values of x, y and z. Simple. Fine. So this is about the first part of the question number 6. The second part of the question is again matrices are given and we have to just simply compare the elements to find the values of x, y and z. Is equals to 6, 2, 5 and 8. Okay, so if you compare the elements, so you will get x plus y is equals to 6, 2 is equals to 2, y plus z is equals to 5, so 5 plus z is equals to 5, and xy is equals to 8. So this is the first equation, this is the second equation, this is the third. from the second equation we can say z is equals to 0. So this is the value of z. Now to compute the value of x and y, what we can do, just we have to simplify the equation number 1 and the equation number 3. So what we can do for solving these two equations easily, what we can do is just from the first equation, from equation 1, if you compute the value of x, so this will be 6 minus y, and now put these values in the equation number 3. So x is 6 minus y, then y is equals to 8. Even if you want, if you can compute the value of y and substitute in the equation number 3, right? So this is 6y minus y square is equals to 8. Now it becomes a quadratic equation, and we can factorize it just to get the value of y. So 8, but the multiplication of first and the last term is 8. So we can split this. 6 is 4y minus 2y plus 8 is equals to 0. So you will get y minus 4 and y minus 2 are the factors, is equals to 0. So means y is equals to 2 or y is equals to 4. So when y is equals to 2, the value of x will be, because we know that x plus y is equals to 6, the value of x will be 6 minus 2, that is 4. And when y is equals to 4, the value of x will be 2. So here you can say the answer is x is equals to 2, y is equals to 4, or z is equals to 0, or x is equals to 4, y is equals to 2, and z is equals to 0. So these are the values of x, y and z. There are two possible solutions. Okay, next is again question number 7, which is based on the same equality of matrices. We have to find the values of here now A, B, C and D. So the question number 7, again we are given two matrices, those are equal. So just simple, we have to compare the elements one by one. You will get the equations, simplify the equations to get the values of required variable. So this matrix is equals to, it is given that minus 1, 5, 0 and 13. Okay. Now what we can do is just simply compare it. So a minus b is equals to minus 1, this is the first equation. 2a plus c is equals to 5, this is the equation number 2. 2a minus b is equals to 0, this is the equation number 3. And 3c plus d is equals to 13, this is the equation number 4. We have to compute the values of a, b, c and d, and there are 4 equations, 4 unknowns, so we can simplify it very easily. What we can do is we can just simply first solve the equation number 1 and equation number 3 simultaneously, right? So 1 and 3 can be solved because both are having the same types of variables. So we can simply subtract, you will get the values of a and b, and you can solve second and fourth and you will get the values of c and d. Fine. So this is how to do the question number 7. Next we have a question number 8. Question number 8, matrix is given as Aij, and the order of the matrix is given m cross n. The question is a square matrix. This is a square matrix F. It's a square matrix F. The options are given. The first option is m is less than n. The second option is m is greater than n. The third option is m is equals to n, and the fourth option is none of these. So it is very easy because it is a square matrix, and in square matrix the number of rows must be equals to the number of columns. So here you can say m must be equals to n, so C is the answer, right? So it is very easy question. Next we have question number 9. Question number 9 is, okay, again it is a kind of MCQs, and these two matrices are equal. We have to find the values of x, y and z. Okay, there are only two variables, x and y. Y plus 1, and this is 2 minus 3x. It is equals to 0, y minus 2, then 8 and 4. Now if you compare the elements, like element by element, so you will get 3x plus 7 is equals to 0. This will give you x is equals to minus 7 by 3. 5 is equals to y minus 2, to y minus 2 is equals to 5, to y is equals to 7. But stop here, just it's not like x is equals to minus 7 by 3 and y is equals to 7. We should compare it, like we should check it for the rest of the two numbers, like y plus 1 is equals to 8. So this will give you y is equals to 7. Yes, it is correct. But when you compare the last element, 2 minus 3x is equals to 4. So 3x is equals to 4 minus 2, that is minus 2, and x is equals to minus 2 by 3. So this value and this value, they are not similar. So this is, you can say, not possible to find. There is an option not possible to find. So this will be the answer, right? So by solving the MCQs, be careful. Like if there is an option of not possible, so we should be like checking for all the elements. Next we have the last question, that is the question number 10. The number of all possible matrices of order 3 cross 3 with each entry 0 and 1. So here we have a 3 cross 3 matrix. 3 cross 3 matrix, and each entry can be 0 or 1. The question is how many number of possible matrices will be there. So see, there are number of 9 elements and each element can be 0 or 1, right? So it means for one first element we have two choices. That can be 0 or 1. Similarly for the second element we have two choices. Third element, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8 and 9. So you will get this is 2 raised to power 9, that is 512. So this is the answer, right? This is also an MCQ question. So this is about the first exercise. Next we have the operations on matrices that we will discuss in the next lecture. So there are some operations like we can add the matrices, we can subtraction is there, we can have multiplication of matrices. So how to perform these operations, that we will discuss in the next video, that will be the next lecture, maybe tomorrow. And so this is about the first exercise of the matrices. Hope you will be enjoying these lectures. So अगर आपको ये lecture पसंद आ रहे हैं, so kindly like the videos and subscribe the channel. And in future we will be like hoping for the better questions and the challenging questions. Thank you.